What if I tell you that there is one ability, just one ability that if you were to have that ability, you will actually make a wonderful mobile or website developer. In this tutorial, I will be actually explaining to you about that ability, okay? So the ability itself, I like to call it the ability to create project from start to finish. So that is actually the one thing, the one ability that you need to have, the ability to create a project from start to finish. I will create another video that will be taking you on the process of creating a project, as in the starting process, because it is always difficult to start, you know. So there will be another video after this that will be showing you exactly how to go about actually creating a project, starting to create a project. If you have an idea, yeah, something like that. So, but in this video, I would like to share with you guys actually a few ideas, a few advantages that you will possess when you have that ability to create a project from start to finish. And you have that ability, you cultivate actually that ability, even when you are a very beginner as a programmer. You have to be able to cultivate that ability, you see. So number one, the first advantage of having that ability, it will validate to yourself that you're a developer. You see, so someone is a football player because they always get into the field. They make themselves go into the field and then they play. They become football players. Someone is a farmer because they farm. You see, yeah. So you become identified by what you do. You see, so if you want to call yourself a software developer, you have to identify yourself as a software developer, and you cannot lie to yourself. You can lie to others, but you cannot lie to yourself. Yeah. So you cannot get you cannot become a software developer by simply having a bachelor degree in computer science. You see, not everyone who has a bachelor degree in computer science or computer engineering or software engineering, actually they are developers. No, not everyone. You see, we have actually, I have a friend of mine actually, his name is Francis actually. So this is a very good example of what I am saying today. He did a diploma in architecture technology, you see, but he was very, very fond of computer programming. And by doing, you see, projects, right now he is an amazing software developer who runs pretty much on software developer. You see, so his family is all of his bills and all of his and all of his success, he can attribute those to software development. You see, you become identified by what you do. Okay, so if you want to become a software developer, you have to do software. Actually, you see, it makes sense. So number two is it will add to your portfolio. You see, so every place where you go, you will be asked about your experience. You see, no one wants to become the first person to yourself, so they would want your experience. So if you have a project that you have done already, you see, you can use that as your experience. You can look at the employer and tell them that I have done this project, and it's doing this and it's doing that, and it has this feature, it has got file uploads, it has got encryption, it has got chatting, it has got notifications, you see. And then all of those features that you have added there, they will speak instead of yourself. They will speak for you, you see, that you're a developer, you see. So it will add to your portfolio. And having a portfolio is an amazing thing because you don't get to defend yourself so much. Your work will defend you for you, okay? Okay, so that was number two. Number three, which is an amazing thing, I've been using this for like forever, you see. So you get to reuse the code, you see. So many features in different projects, they repeat themselves, you see. They repeat themselves, like file upload, multiple file uploads, you see. That feature can be reused like in a dozen different projects, you see. So if you have your own project today that you have done it in your own time, and you can meet a customer that who is on the rush, and you see, they ask you to like, I need this project done in 1 week. You see, it's practically impossible. You see, it is very impossible to finish like an entire project like in 1 week. But if you have multiple projects that you have already done at your disposal somewhere in your portfolio, you see, and due to the fact that many of the features in a program, in a software, a website, or a mobile application, they tend to repeat themselves, you see. So that will become an advantage to you because you can copy paste from your own previous code, which you understand because you wrote, and you can use that that code in the required actually project, you see. So if it's authentication, you can just drag and drop the authentication feature. If it's order, you already done maybe an e-commerce right there in your portfolio, you can copy paste the order, the reporting, the PDF generation, you see, stuff like that. It will become very easy for you rather than starting to Google from the scratch, you see. Yeah, so you get to reuse code because actually, so number 4 here, it actually goes with number 3. There are these things that are very difficult to grasp. I tend to have those kind of things. You see, there are some issues, some features that they are easy to forget, you see. Like you find yourself every time when you want to do it, you have to Google it. You see, you have to Google it. Now, instead of Googling it, you go to your previous code, your previous project that you have done that has that thing, you see, that feature. And then you look at that feature, you copy it and you paste it on your the newly created, the one that you're working on, the project that your customer has given, you see. By doing that, first of all, there is one advantage, which is actually very good. When you copy a project, when you look at the code that you have written like 2 or 3 months ago in your portfolio, when you are doing a project X, and now you're in project Z. In project Z, if you copy paste that code, because you now have fresh eyes and you're looking at that code with brand new eyes, your mind is fresh, you have got a new perspective, you see, then you will find yourself improving your own code. You will find yourself learning from yourself, from your previous self, you see. So it is amazing, and it actually help you improve your own programming skills. Because why did I think of this while I could do something else, you see? Then you get to improve yourself. So number 5 is actually the project that you have done can easily become a source of income. So imagine that someone come and ask you, I need a school, a system for, actually a website for a school. And you already have that website, you see. Imagine the feeling that you get. Oh, you want a website for a school? I have that, you see. It happened to me actually. I created a website for a school. I created a very generic website that any school can use to actually advertise their school, you see. A very simple website, just like a company website, but this one was for a school. And now you just find someone, hey, we need a website for a school. Do you know someone who can create that for us? And they say, it's okay, I have that for you. I have a website for a school. Look at this website and tell me what you think. And say, oh, wow, this is an amazing website, and I think we'll just take it from there. And then you find yourself that you're just renaming, actually, you're just changing a few colors to match their logo and their brand identity, you see. Yeah, it is an amazing thing. So your own portfolio, your own projects that you do can actually become source of income, you see. Yeah, so that is just to mention a few. Okay, there are many advantages of having that ability of creating a project from start to finish. I have tried to show these few advantages to you to kind of inspire you and to kind of prove to you that you really need to have this ability. And this ability, you actually don't just get it. No, you cultivate it. You start by doing your first project. And your first project, the completion of it will lead to your next project, you see? And doing multiple projects. If you will do like 3 projects in a row, you start the first project, you create you write down the features that you want to do in that project, and then you do those features, and then you complete them. Then you move on to the next project. Just think of your own project. Think of projects from your head, you see? You can think of projects that you can do from your head. So I recommend a CMS, which can be a blog website, you know, and an e-commerce, and actually a company website. So if you have those 3 projects in your portfolio, you actually stand a chance to win the market, you see? Because those projects actually, they cover a lot of programming concepts. So, and by doing those projects, I can assure you that you will have an edge in the market as a computer programmer. So that's it for this video, guys. That was my thoughts. If you think you have an idea that you can share with us, I welcome you to open that discussion down in the comment section below. And I will surely catch you on the next one. Bye.